There we go. Hello. Hello, hello. We're just about, what? Hello, happy Sunday. What, 20 minutes late? How is everyone tonight? Oh, I still have my church earrings on. Hello. Okay, if you guys are on, let me know as you pop on. Say hello. Hello, Claudia. How are you all? What? Grace has been helping me. Hey, Jackie.
You're like so cheery.
Yes, I know. Anybody else freezing cold? Hey, Tommy. Hello, everyone. Grace is putting her feet up on the sink. Ow. She's been driving me crazy today. Okay, so meal prep. We're all so excited about meal prep. Hey, Stephanie, Katina, Samantha, all kinds of beautiful people. Kelly, awesome, awesome, awesome. She just asked if I was going to be this annoying. Myra.
No, I said this annoying.
Am I annoying?
No, oh my gosh.
Listen, when I need your assistance, I'll ask for it, okay?
Okay, but I'll be
Anybody else have a 13-year-old or 12-year-old? Allie, Andrea, Megan. Okay, I'll holler for you when I do need you. Okay, yeah, I'm excited. Hey, guys. Okay, so, yeah, I would be late to anything and everything. I always try to be on time, but it just doesn't, it never works out for me. I don't know. Like, if I'm ever on time, it's because I thought it was an hour later or earlier. I don't know, whatever it is. Hey, Casey. I'm so glad you guys can join. I hope that you find this valuable because let me tell you, I've got stuff all over the place. Hold on. Because let me tell you something. I hate to cook. Grace knows. Yeah, this is how bad I hate to cook. I'm not a good one either. Hey, Dana and Brian. Yeah, this week I cooked, and I think like 3 or 4 nights this week, Noah said, like he was complaining about my cooking, and he told me I needed to just stick to what I knew. And I'm not really sure what he meant by that. Hey, Stacy. So I told him that he could just move in with my mom. She's an amazing cook. And he said, you know that's not punishment, right? So, yeah, I don't like to cook. So if I can learn how to meal plan and learn how to eat healthy, I promise that you can too. Hey, Risa and Devin. So many beautiful people on here tonight. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started because I talk forever. I always say, hey, I'm not going to be on here long. It's going to be really short. And then I talk for like 45 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And Grace was supposed to make me some water. My throat's already dry. So she did. Look at that. She listened to me. How about that? Okay, so here's the thing. Everybody always tells me, I don't have time to meal prep. I don't have the finances to meal prep. Or I don't even know where to begin to meal prep, right? I was totally lost too. But I will tell you this. I meal planned before I really ate healthy, okay? Let me get all my templates and stuff over here. Hey, Becky. Okay, so I'm gonna go over actually a couple things. But first I wanna show you because I don't want to prep all of my food like right here in front of you. Hey, Chrissy, because like that would completely bore you. But I do want to show you a couple things just so that you can see how incredibly quick a couple things can be, if that even makes sense, for you to do. So what I have, I don't know if you can see this. What I have here, so like for one of our meals, and then I'll show you how I planned them, so don't be like, you're just showing me how to put chicken in a pressure cooker. I can do that easy, okay? I'm gonna show you how I plan it. But for one of our meals, like every single week we have buffalo chicken. I mean, who doesn't like buffalo chicken, right? Hey, Patsy. So we have this, I'm gonna have to move this. pressure cooker. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. There's a glare on it. What's it called? Farberware. I'm not gonna know how to pronounce anything that's domestic, so it's this. Okay. Yeah, I got it because one of my friends, Keisha, she's a coach too, and she does know how to cook and do domestic things. So she said it was awesome. Hey, Shandy. So I got it. It's making a noise. Anyway, you put the chicken in it and you press some buttons and it cooks the chicken. How about that? But seriously, here's what I like about it. You can put frozen chicken. So all of you that are like me that always forget to unthaw your meat, here you go. Okay, so I already put some chicken in this bowl. Okay, so I've got like 3 chicken breasts, which will be good for me and John for lunch for like one day. Okay, so seriously, all I have to do is dump it. So yes, I will make this ahead of time. Okay, and what I'll try to do, like I can see you guys popping in and saying hello, so I'm glad you're doing that. But what I'll do, like I'll keep going through and looking to make sure and see if you guys had questions, okay? And I'll make sure that I answer all of those, okay? All right, and so here's what I put on it. Again, I'm just doing this really fast right now so you can see while I'm talking how quickly you can do this. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I need something to separate this. And I'm thinking, like this one wasn't expensive. I got it for like $50. And so yeah, I've got that. This is Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce. It's 21 Day Fix approved. It's, yeah, healthy. Yeah, and it tastes really good. Do your children eat? Yes, that's something I'm going to talk about because you're not going to make 2 meals. No way. I don't even like to make a 1 meal, let alone 2. So no, you don't make 2 meals. My children do eat this. If they don't eat this, they go hungry. So I'm just going to pour this. I'm not good at multitasking. So, can you see that? I should probably just flip it around instead of trying to like do that, right? Hold on. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my limit light so I can see. So what I'm gonna do, obviously, is like I seriously dump like the whole bottle. Now, we like things hot around here, so I don't put anything else on it. Some people do. Some people do. Yes, it's buffalo chicken. Okay, buffalo chicken is what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Buffalo chicken. So that's what I do. That's it. Like seriously, that's it on the buffalo chicken. Now I will tell you this. I work from home, so I don't have to do a whole lot of like weekly prep. But that's why I'm showing you this, because you can't. I used to. Like in the summer, I used to do a lot of weekly prep simply because I just did, because I would just do the chicken on the grill and things like that. But now I'm home, so I just don't. But I'm going to show you some things that you can do that you can prep ahead of time, because most people are away from home during the day. Can you get that at Kroger's? Yes. All wing sauces are not okay. The Frank's is, I know for sure, but if you find something, just let me see the label on that. It is not a crock pot, it's a pressure cooker. It's a pressure cooker. I'm actually going to turn this around. It is. That way you guys can see. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, and that way you can see what it is. So yeah, this is a pressure cooker, so I'm going to press start. And see, it has different settings. You can do slow cook, so if I was to leave for a little while, I could do that. I've done slow cook, and it actually works pretty good. For those of you just coming on, oh, I don't want to do that. I'm going to turn you off for a second. For those of you just coming on, you can put chicken that is frozen on here, in here, and it will be ready. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, number 6 is chicken. So I'm going to hit start, and then I'm going to go for number 6 and press start, and that's it. Seriously, that's gonna cook. Yeah, like isn't that awesome? I can get my light on so I look pretty. Okay, so yeah, isn't that crazy? Isaac and Iris said hello, Aunt Sis. Hello, my sweet babies. Yes, it can be done in a crock pot. It just takes longer, and I've done it, of course, in a crock pot too. Let's see if there's anybody else. It tastes awesome on cauliflower too. Good. Didn't know that. All right. Again, I'll try to go through and answer some of those questions as we go. This takes like 20 minutes. Isn't that crazy? That takes like 20 minutes. Okay, so something else I'm going to do is I'm going to do this broccoli. All right, this broccoli is just baby broccoli florets. And I typically will put them, I do them two ways. Tonight I'm probably going to put them, let's see how I'm going to do that. I'm going to put them in the oven, I guess. I like to, like during the week, I use this pressure cooker every night. Yeah, I do them in the oven too. I bake them on like 425, put them in the oven. I'm going to put them in with some carrots too. But I usually put the broccoli, carrots, and red potatoes all together on, yeah, last year my New Year's resolution was to like vegetables, and I learned how to eat broccoli, and I actually like it. So yeah, it was like training a baby. Like, you know how like if your kids don't like green beans in the beginning, you just kind of keep giving it to them. That's how I felt like I was. What's in the pressure cooker? Chicken. This kind of buffalo chicken. So again, if I don't get to your, if I don't answer your questions, I will go back through and comment on them when this video is over. So yeah, so I will mix, broccoli, carrots, and red potatoes typically, and I'll put them in here with a little bit of, what do I put? A coconut oil on them and let them, cook in the pressure cooker. If not, I put them in the oven. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so if you have kids, you need to get them involved if they're old enough. So Grace, she washed all my carrots. She cut up all my strawberries and all the grapes. Like she took them off all the stems. She cuts up all the cucumber, all that good stuff, right? Right, okay, so she just needs to do these dirty dishes. So I'm just gonna put them, you probably can't see. I'm gonna have to move this pressure cooker over. That's not gonna work though. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this. And here's the thing that I learned with broccoli, because I was just trying to eat it. Yes, it works the same way in a crock pot. I was just trying to eat it like by itself. Gross me out. And I just use olive oil, cooking spray, just the off-brand from Kroger. I put some garlic on it, just some garlic salt, and I just spray it with this olive oil, and then, this isn't the cleanest because it's got tons of sodium, but I just use garlic salt. Boneless chicken with Frank's buffalo sauce on top. That's awesome. Good job, Tara. But I just sprinkle garlic salt. I'm gonna turn this around so that you guys just aren't, that you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so is that focusing? Yeah. All right, so you can see the broccoli. There's garlic salt. There's the olive oil, and then of course I salt and pepper it. I typically will salt and pepper with like the grinders, but I'm not talented enough to do that with one hand, so I'm just gonna do it there. And then what else? Oh, Yes, this is key for me. And I know you guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, cheese. No way. It's so unhealthy. No, it's not. Fats are good for you. Fats don't make you fat. Oh my gosh, I can't open it. But anyway, I put Parmesan cheese on it. Seriously, educate yourself on fats. They're not bad for you. They're actually pretty good for you. I don't put much on it. I'll show you after I get it on you. And I just sprinkle a tad on it. But that's the thing for me. Like, I had to learn what worked for me. Like, seriously, I don't put much at all. You'll see. Yeah. See? Okay. All right, now I'm going to put my carrots. And obviously it's taking me longer because I'm explaining how to do it. You had me at cheese, right? I mean, come on. Come on. So this, and I'll be honest, I never can remember if I do this at 425 or 350. Just kind of put it in there. When it's done, it's done. All right, so this is going to be like what is our side for the week, okay? So I'm just going to throw that in the oven. And so while I'm talking and telling you how to prep and go to the store and save money, and you don't have time, it's going to be cooking. And my dog is praying something false. Yes, I know, Parmesan cheese. And you know what, even, because it's just like a hint, and you know what, I like it better than like all that cheese. Like my kids, well, Grace, she won't eat anything healthy. Besides, no, nothing. You know, Noah loves broccoli and cheese, and he, where's my water? He hated that I wouldn't put cheese all over it. And so when I started putting the Parmesan on it, he's like, oh my gosh, I like this better. And you know what? I think I do too. So yeah. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? So yeah. Okay. So now it's time to get serious. All right. So now tell me how much you spend on your grocery bill. Yeah. Like, and tell me how big your family is. Like, how big is your family? How much do you spend on your groceries each week, not each month? Like if you go to, like, do you even go each week? And like, I'm not talking like just at the store, because a lot of times I think that's a misconception. We think, oh, I just spend $100 at the grocery. But okay, how often did you eat out? Did you eat out 4 times this week? You know, it's a second mortgage payment. Doesn't it feel that way though? Because I mean, sometimes we do. We say, oh, I spent $200 at the grocery this week. But you went out to eat at 4 fast food restaurants and then 3 sit-down restaurants. How much was that, right? So yeah, let me know how much you're spending. I'll look through all those here in just a little bit and see. All right, because I hear that a lot. People say, I don't have the finances to meal prep. I don't have the time to meal prep. I don't know how to get started with meal prepping. Or I feel like I'm eating the same thing over and over and over again. So I'm seeing 150, 125, those types of things. Okay. And you know, I think that's normal. So, and most people think that eating healthy costs so much money, that it is just so expensive if you eat healthy. 3 of us, 150. Yeah, okay. We only eat out mostly on the weekends and never think to include that, but yeah, more like 250, right? 100 to 150, 120. Okay, so I'm seeing 150 to 200. Okay, yeah. 100 for 4. Casey, you better tell me your secret, girl. I'm telling you what. That's awesome. Okay, so let me tell you something. We're a family of 4, and we used to spend a lot of money at the grocery. Simply because, I'll tell you this, because you probably think I have some secret. I do not keep on. I'm not going to coupon. Maybe I should, but I have ADHD, like for real, legit. And there's no way I'm sitting still long enough to coupon anything or look for it or anything like that. It's just not. Casey, I knew that was going to be it. I knew it. You're going to have to do it for me. Can you email them to me and I'll pay you for it? See, that's probably, see what I mean? Like, I couldn't do it. I can't do coupons. But we don't spend much money at the grocery at all. And we do it healthy, okay? So, here's the thing. I bet you anything, when you guys make New Year's resolutions, or when you start to eat healthy, or when you're going on a diet, or clean eating, whatever you want to call it, you go to the grocery without a plan. You go and you're like, I'm going to eat healthy, so I'm going to buy the cucumbers and the spinach and the carrots and the grapes, and oh, those strawberries look really good. And oh, what's that over there? You know, what is that? Are pineapples? Yeah, those are on sale. I'm gonna buy 3. Yeah, I like all of that. So I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna eat it. And what happens? 8 days later, I need to go to the store again for a couple things. And what happens? Those cucumbers are in the bottom of the fridge and they get all nasty. And you end up what? Throwing it away. Raise your hand, like give me an emoji if you have ever thrown away produce in your refrigerator. Like that really gets on my nerves when I have to throw away food. Like it makes me just cringe because I feel like I'm throwing away money, right? You are. You're throwing away money when you throw away your food. Oh, I'm seeing emojis. Yes. Ugh. It makes me so mad. So yeah, I know you do it. And I've done it before too. Yes, because you have good intentions, right? You go there and you think that you're just going to be Miss Healthy Girl, right? Okay. Well, I'm going to show you how to do better. Here's the thing. So, I know that you're stressed out. I know that you're busy. You are, but guess what? You're not the only one that's busy, okay? So quit telling yourself that you're busy because everybody else is busy too, okay? We're all busy, all right? So take a deep breath because you're going to be busy with your meal plan, but guess what I think is hilarious? I'm not being mean, I'm not being rude, I promise, but here's what I hear all the time. I don't have time to meal prep. But I have time to sit at McDonald's drive-thru for 5-10 minutes every day. I mean, come on. Really? Do you think about that one? Do you think about that? How long do you sit in drive-thrus? How long do you sit at a restaurant? Bet you don't think about that excuse, do you? So, quit using that excuse. Quit saying that I don't have time to meal prep because you do. Okay? Okay, I'm dropping the mic over here. All right, so you do have time, you have the money because it's about, I don't know, anywhere from $140 to $160 for the 4 of us, but that includes eating out when we eat out. That includes our detergent, our toilet paper, any type of hygiene items. So like we don't separate that in our finances. So truth does hurt, doesn't it? Ooh, that hurts some of you. Sorry. Okay. So here we go. Here's the thing though, I bet you're stressed. I bet you're stressed some nights when you come home and you're like, oh my gosh, Johnny has a ball game tonight. What are we gonna eat? Where are we gonna go? Oh, what time's the game? 6 o'clock? Nobody's gonna eat. Oh, where are we stopping at? We going to McDonald's? Okay, yeah, let's go to McDonald's. Oh my gosh, I guess so. Yep, happens, doesn't it? How about this? How about, I've got one of these little things on my refrigerator and it's all filled in and I know what we're gonna eat. I know what the kids are doing this week, and so before I leave for work, I know what we're gonna eat. If we're gonna eat out, if we're gonna eat at home, I have a plan. That's gonna take some stress off of you because you're not the only busy person in the world, right? So why don't you do that for yourself? Why don't you take some stress off of yourself, okay? So here's what you're gonna do. First thing you're gonna do, look in your cabinets. See what you do have. Okay, no, wait, take it back. Throw the junk away. If you have junk at your house, throw it away. Get it out of your house because you're gonna eat it, okay? That's not how you get rid of it. You don't get rid of it by eating it. You get rid of it by throwing it in the flipping trash, okay? That's okay. Throw it away. Like right now. I'll pause. right, throw it away. Now, okay, now, next thing you do is you look in your cabinets. What do you already have? Do you have chicken? Do you have, I don't know, what do you have from last week? If I have chicken, if I have ground meat, those are the things I'm gonna work with. I'm not gonna plan some different types of meals for next week if I already have some things to work with. That's how I'm gonna save money, okay? So that's what I do. I go through and see what I already have. That's gonna help too. Another thing that I do, and I'm going to give you guys that are on here live with me these tips, so don't feel like you have to write them down. I have an ebook that has everything from these tips to the templates that I'm going to show you for you, okay? Because I love you guys. That I'll give you. So yeah, another thing that I do for those of you that have kids, Mandy, I know it's baby steps, right? For those of you that have kids that at an early age do this, we did this with ours. Do this. I am too. Like, you should probably see how many things of garlic salt I have. I'm like, do I have garlic salt? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and get some, so I have like 4 things of it in there. But here we go. I ask the kids. That way they know we're not going to be eating at McDonald's 5 times this week. So they help me. All right, actually what we do is like we switch turns. Like 1 week, Grace makes the meal plan. The next week, Noah does. Next week, I do. The following week, John does. And, we just kind of rotate it. But we get everybody involved. Like I said, they help prep it when we get home. We wash, we cut, we store things that we can. We go on the same day every single week, or I do, but they help me plan and prep. So the next thing that I do after I kind of see what I already have, I look to see what recipes that I want to use. And this is probably what overwhelms everybody. They're like, recipes. I've got, okay, there's 7 days in the week. I need 7 recipes. No, you don't. You don't need 7 recipes. We usually have 4 or 5 staple recipes every week. Here's what I think is funny. People always say to me, when I eat healthy, I eat the same thing all the time. I just get so tired of eating the same thing. What do you eat when you eat unhealthy? You eat the same thing when you eat unhealthy, right? I mean, do you get something different when you go to your favorite restaurant? Do you make something different every week when you eat unhealthy? I don't. I make the same type of pizza when we eat unhealthy. Okay, stop putting limitations on yourself. Quit the excuses. I do it too. Okay? So, recipes. How do you find recipes? Like, I don't even know how to cook healthy. Is it just chicken and broccoli like you just saw me cook? No, it's not. That was just easy to show you, okay? I just thought you said I would eat my husband. I said I'll let my husband help choose. I'll let my husband help choose. That's good. That's good. I emptied my pantry when I looked what I had and threw out what was expired. That's good. All right, so recipes. Here's something that I do. I have staple recipes. If you don't know what that means, those are just recipes that you typically do every single week. Every single week, we're going to have breakfast at night. My kids love to have breakfast at night. I love it because it's easy to cook. And for somebody that hates to cook, it's easy. Yeah, I see you guys are smart. Have you been looking at my ebook online? Google and Pinterest. So here's the way to find some recipes. Somebody has a website, MandyAbney.com. It's got some recipes on it. I have a like page that has some recipes. Exactly. Kelly says Google. Corey says Pinterest. Now I'm going to tell you something about those websites. They're great. They're awesome, but you do have to be careful because I've seen some Pinterest websites. I've seen some Google recipes that say clean eating or healthy or 21-day fix approved, and they're not. So if you have a question about it, if you think, I'm not really sure if this is healthy or not, just message me, email me, let me know, and I'll take a look at it because some of them, most of them are, but some of them, maybe not so much. So just kind of take a look at them. Yeah, Tiffany, I bet you never thought about that, but it is funny because you do say that you're like, oh, I'm tired of, you know, chicken, or I'm tired of this. You know, you eat the same thing over and over again when you eat healthy. You do when you don't eat healthy. So it's about our perspective. It's perspective. We're just trying to make up an excuse. So find 4 or 5 staple recipes that you want to use. You know, for me, it was this buffalo chicken. I'm going to use this buffalo chicken. There is a chicken salad that I like to use. All these, of course, are healthy and clean. There's a Parmesan chicken that I like to use. And what else was it? Oh, hamburger wraps. And there's one more. Pasta. So think about those recipes. Do you hear anything that sounds like diet or sounds like nutrition, healthy, clean, that I'm depriving myself, that I'm eliminating anything? What was it? Buffalo chicken, hamburgers, chicken salad, Parmesan chicken? That's key, guys. Okay? If you tell yourself, oh, I've got to eat chicken, and I've got to eat broccoli, and I guess I need to eat salad, fish, right? Tofu. I mean, is that a thing? I don't know. I'm not going to eat it. It is your mindset. Let me tell you something about that. You know how I feel about mindset. If your mind is not in it, that's 100% of your results, okay? This meal planning stuff is mindset. Mindset. You've got to do it. You've got to do it or you're not going to be successful. Each and every one of my people who has results, they do meal planning. That's it. But they have their mindset, okay? Exactly. It clicks. It clicks. Okay. All right. Here we go. So after that, yeah, okay. All right. So after that, you have your recipes. What I usually do is I screenshot mine. I keep mine on Google Drive. I love technology. If you want me to show you how to do that, I've got some videos on YouTube where I show you how to do that. I can send those to you. You can just Google them and look them up. After I do that, what? Huh? I can't hear you. Okay. After I do that, then I get my, I don't know if you can see that, but this is kind of the template that I use. Now, I've been doing this for years and years and years. So this is what I have for you. Now, what the Abneys put up on our refrigerator looks like this. And this just shows everybody what we're eating. So my kids can legit go to the refrigerator and know, oh, on Tuesday we're having that pasta bake with salad. That's what we're having. They know. They know, okay? Takes the guesswork out. Takes the guesswork out for me so that I know that what I need to be cooking that night. Moms, don't stress out about what you're eating that night. I know Noah has a game on Tuesday. It starts at 6. I'm going to have time to cook that. So that's what I'm going to write down on that night. It takes me 10 minutes to write it out. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Now, your first time, it might take you a little while, okay? So, what do? I have the same thing for breakfast every single day without fail. I mix it up a little bit. I drink Shakeology. You don't have to drink Shakeology, okay? But you do need to eat breakfast. Now, those of you that know me, that follow me on social media, you know I do intermittent fasting. So my breakfast time is at noon. So yeah, it's a little different, but that's still my breakfast, okay? So my window is from 12 to 8. So yeah, mine's Shakeology. I put some peanut butter in it, put some flaxseed, and I put, what else do I put in it? Almond milk. What else? I don't know. I can't think. I put stuff in it. But you just need something that has protein in it. You need to make sure that you're starting your day or you're starting your first meal with protein. Protein in every meal, okay? That's another video. But you need to make sure, not just your dinners, not just your lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Remember that little tip I gave you about not buying all the produce? So, if I'm going to write in my snacks that I want to have grapes one day, the next day I'm not going to write that I'm going to have strawberries. The following day I'm not going to write that I'm going to have apples. I'm going to stick with grapes and probably maybe bananas, something like that. I'm going to stick with 2 because I'm not going to buy up all of the different types of produce. Does that make sense? That's how you don't throw away crap, okay? That's how you use up all your food, because guess what? We don't throw away food anymore. We use it all. We get out of food. But that's a good feeling, right? That's a good feeling not to have to throw food away at the end of the week, okay? To actually eat it all. Because you say that you're spending $150 on your groceries, but you're really throwing food away. That's not a good feeling. So stop throwing your food away. So that's what you do. You actually sit there and you write down what you're going to have for breakfast, what you're going to have for lunch, and what you're going to have for dinner. And you write down what your kids are going to have for lunch, what your kids are going to take for lunch. If your kids eat lunch at school, then obviously you don't have to write anything down. I write down what my kids are going to have for an after-school snack so that when they come home and tell me that they're starving, I know what I'm going to give them, and then I'm going to say, here's your snack, shut up. But yeah, and then I typically write in, we're going to eat out, one time during the weekend. But let me tell you something. Every time that I don't do this, because let's face it, I fall off the wagon too. There are times where I'm like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And guess what? I end up eating out. I end up getting stressed because I don't meal plan. I spend more money. So for me, this just works. Try it out. Yeah, you'll be a little overwhelmed at first. I'm going to be honest with you. You will. Anytime you try out something new, you're overwhelmed. But if you stick with it and you're consistent, you're going to start, 1, saving money, 2, being less stressed, and 3, seeing results. Okay? Then you're going to make a habit of it. Again, consistency over time is key. So, it's worth it. I promise. All right, so now you've got your meal plan. You know every single thing that you're going to eat Monday through Sunday, or however you do it. So I make my list on Friday, and so I go through and do Saturday through the next Friday. Okay? So, how many of you, because I know I have a lot of friends that aren't from here, how many of you have a Kroger click list or Walmart like pickup, or anywhere that you can actually go and pick up your groceries by ordering them online? If you can, just comment, I want to see. Like, don't just give me a thumbs up or, yeah, ooh, there's a lot of, ooh, it's like I'm grabbing them. Yeah, that's the way to go. If you have that, that's life-changing. Once I discovered it, oh my gosh, there's a lot of you. That's awesome. Once I discovered that, I haven't gone to the grocery store. Tia, just drive to Bowling Green. I'll pick them up for you. I drive to Bowling Green once a week. Seriously. Okay, guys, listen. You think I'm crazy for driving 45 minutes, but I do. Yeah, it's some gas money, but, I mean, come on. Okay, so seriously. Even if you don't, let me tell you something. Okay, first let me back up because I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to give you this template too. This is your grocery list. This is your grocery list. What? I do the click list. What? Is the product always the best? Oh, girl, it is. You know what? It's what I would pick out. Can you believe it? It is. Yeah. I would probably be another couple years before we catch up. Chrissy, where are you? I forget. I will have you get mine then. Tia, give me your order. I only charge $80 for the trip over. Jackie, it doesn't. But you know what, girl? Me and you can make a trip over there once you move here. It's in Bowling Green. It's 40 minutes away. And so what I do is I go work at Starbucks or Panera one day and just pick it up. Bowling Green Kroger is great. Yes, Kelly. That's where I go. What's that upside down? Oh, I didn't put it, did I put it upside down? Chrissy, you're in Paducah. Okay. Is it upside down? I think it's just backwards because of the way live is. So, all right. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your meal plan and you're going to go through each and everything. So let's say, okay, let me look at the list that I actually have. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. The list that I actually made. So tomorrow, my family, we're going to have, I'm going to have Shakeology. everybody else, the kids are going to have eggs. For lunch, we're going to have chicken and grapes. That's not right. That was for the chicken salad. I just needed chicken and grapes. See, I know what I meant. Chicken salad. And then for dinner, we're having this chicken, broccoli, and carrots. So what I would do for my grocery list is go through and be like, okay, Shakeology, I know I'm going to need almond milk. Do I have almond milk? I've got enough. I've got enough to last me until the next time I go, so I don't need that. Do I have eggs? Nope, I'm going to need eggs. You know, do I have the cheese that I put on Noah's eggs? Nope, I'm going to need to add that to my list. Do I have grapes? I need to add that to my list. Do I have enough chicken? I need to add that to my list. See what I'm doing here, guys? I go through every single item. Like, so for the ones that I give you, it's going to be every single thing in the square. You're going to go through and see everything in this square. Yes, I'm still live, Becky. This is still live. Everything in the square and see what you have and what you need. And you're going to write that on your list. I'm telling you, it's going to save you money. And here's what you do. You only buy what's on your list. You don't go through the store and be like, oh, that looks good. Oh, I think I need that. Nope. Only what's on the list. I will. I'll send you some sample meal plans. I really will, because I have tons. I have to work on being a planner and not, oh yeah, you gotta be a planner. See, I am like too much of a planner. Like I plan, I plan my days and I plan and I plan. Yeah, I will. I think I actually have that. I do. Yeah. In my ebook. Yeah, my ebook has, I think 2 different weeks of meal plans. Do your kids take their lunch to school? Grace takes her lunch. Noah, he's on and off. I like Casey's idea. Yeah, I do. I give you 2 weeks of meal plans. Casey, that sounds good. Yeah, I plan everything. Like, seriously, on my day, I plan from the time that I wake up, which is 4 a.m., until my kids get home. I plan every hour of my day. So, yeah, you'll get 2 weeks. Those of you that are on live, so if you're watching this and you're not on live, sorry. Those of you who are on live, you have to leave me your email. Don't do it right now. But you will get 2 weeks of our meals and the recipes sent to your email. So, yeah, I'll give you that. Seems like there was something else up here. So, yes, my kids, Grace does take her lunch. Noah, he's, you know, hit or miss. So, I do put that on there. And so, what I do on that, do you need something? Would you like to be on live? Okay. Just suffocate me. And so, yeah, I will put that on there. But here's something else. Don't make 2 meals. Do not cook 2 separate meals. Stop it. Stop cooking 2 meals. Did you hear that? Stop it. Do not say, Mom's on a diet. Mom's on a diet. I know, sweet girl. Now I gotta wash my hands when I mess with that food. Don't get her off me. Seriously. Okay. Hey, Grace, get her off of me. Okay? How many of you do that? Tia, you don't plan? That's funny. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so here's the thing. Do not tell your family you're on a diet. Do not tell your family that you're eating clean and you're gonna, you know, make all these meals. Just tell them you're trying a new recipe.
Yeah,
lie to them. That's not lying to them. It's the truth. Because if I told her that, hey, I'm going to make you this healthy shake, she would be like, no, that's gross. But if I say, hey, here's a chocolate smoothie. Do you want it? She would be like, yeah. Really, Tia? But yeah, seriously, don't tell them. Don't tell them that it's healthy. It's their mind. It's mindset, guys. Everything is mindset. If you listen to me long enough, Jennifer, she and I had a long talk today about mindset in school. I'm gonna get into her head eventually. Oh, I made her read a book called listen to my book called The Energy Bus. Maybe she'll tell you that tomorrow. But, so yeah, totally forgot. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so don't tell them that it's healthy. Just make new recipes and say, hey, I'd like for you to try that. I'm telling you, if you make meals for your kids, they're not going to eat healthy. They're not going to learn. They're not going to know that it's a lifestyle. They are going to think that, oh, mom's just on this thing. It's not going to be a lifestyle to them. So make it a lifestyle to them. Don't just make it a thing that you're doing right now. Make it life for them. Okay? That's why you don't make 2 meals. Don't make 2 meals. It's going to cost you money, right? It's going to cost you money. So don't do it. Okay. So don't do that. So you've got your list. You're going to the store. You got your blinders on because you're only going to buy what's on your list. Now, do you coupon? I don't know. You might. Casey does, so Casey can give us all the tips. Casey will be doing a live video right after this. I'm kidding, but maybe Casey can give us some tips because I do not know. The only coupons that I know are the digital Kroger coupons. The only reason I don't do coupons is because most of the coupons that I get or I see are for like down the aisle coupons. So stay on the perimeter of the store is what I typically tell people. But my Kroger coupons, I do see some. So anyway, I use the digital Kroger coupons. Now, I'm going to show you something. It's life-changing. It's going to change your life. It's going to change your world. So for those of you that don't have a Kroger that, you know, you have a click list for, I'm going to show you. I'm going to pull it up here on the computer. Okay, so click list. Even if you don't have one, I think this will work for you. Or actually, I know this will work for you. So, here's what you do. Even if you don't go to Kroger, this is what I would do. Like I said, okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, hold on just a second. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Kroger, now you can shop online at your kitchen table, look around your house, just like I told you, see what you need, see what you don't need, put things in your cart, take it out of your cart while you're at home in your pajamas at midnight, it doesn't matter, and then submit your order. How crazy is that? It's nuts. And then you know what you do? You say, hey, I want to pick this up tomorrow. I want to pick it up at 2 o'clock. So that's when I'm going to pick it up. So I'm going to drive there and pick it up. And you know what? You drive there. You don't get out of your car. You call Kroger and you say, hey, I'm here. I'm Mandy Abney. Bring my groceries on out. They bring your groceries out. They have their little iPad. They swipe your card. They load them up. And you don't get out of your car. You're not allowed to tip them. And they leave. All your groceries are in your car. And so the first time I was a little skeptical. I'm like, I don't know. Like, what's my bread going to be like? And bananas and my meats and cucumbers and apples. Like, are they going to be bruised? Are they going to be squishy? I mean, you know, like I'm a little picky. You know, like Kayla said, I'm a little picky too. I don't know. So I got home and I looked over everything and I was like, oh my goodness. Everything was perfect. I have not had one single bad experience since I've gone, and I've been doing it months. So now when you go and you don't necessarily have things that you ordered, they'll say, okay, I didn't have the unsweetened almond milk, but I had the vanilla almond milk. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Why not? The Frederica Street does not have it yet. Not that I'm aware. I don't think so, Stacy. Not that I'm aware of. But if they do, let me know, because that's closer for me. Yeah, because that's much closer to me. Yes, I know. It does keep you out of the cookie aisle. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay, so first download the Kroger app. Even if you don't have one that does this, because as you go through the week, you can add things to your shopping list. Or you can just make your shopping list from the app. I'm just technology. I use technology for everything. I don't use paper for anything because I would lose it. But I do have my phone. My phone all the time. Yes, Myra, I know. Like, when you do, yeah, that's right, Jamie's your daughter. Grace is over here making fun of me. I should just turn the camera on her, right? But seriously, I wish they had this when my kids were small. I mean, I can't, that was a nightmare going to the grocery store when my kids were small. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, okay, so I'm serious. So download the app, but I'm going to show you what you do. Again, even if you don't have this, I think this is going to be beneficial for you to see. See, there she is. Isn't she beautiful? She keeps coming over here making fun of me. All right, so, oh, there's a sink of dirty dishes. Nobody else has that at their house, do they? Okay, so here's Kroger.com. Where's my little mouse at? Okay. That chicken right there. All right, so here we go, order online. Let's see, order online. Do you see that? It's hard to look in your phone and at your computer at the same time. So here's your click list, pick up at store. This is what I did. Grace, go upstairs and get my mouse so I don't have to use this keypad.
You hold her. Thanks.
Grace, no.
Oh, I'm holding it.
All right, here's what I love about it too.
Oh,
So for me, like, I can just put in what I had last week. So, like, this has things that I ordered, you know, for my Kroger card. So, like, I seriously can just go add to my cart, because I bought you before, I bought you before, I bought you before. Like, how awesome is that? But even more awesome than that, like, check this out. I can go to my account. Look at this. My account, my order history. Wait for it. Wait. Just wait. Okay. This order here. I'll click on it. Hold on. And I had 46 items in that order. Okay? Guess what? You typically buy the same things, right? You buy milk and bread and bananas and grapes and, you know, all that stuff. So I'm just going to hit, I would just add all those items back in my cart. Right? Yeah. So look at that. They're all in there. So I'm just going to go, hey, I just want to take a look at this cart real quick. I can't see. Oh, quit, Grace. It's moving the mouse. Isn't that awesome? So, yeah, hold on, where's this mouse? So, yeah, so I'm going to hit view cart. And so now, literally, all I have to do is go through there and say, okay, no, I bought 14 hand soaps this week, so I'm going to remove it. I'm going to remove it. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, obviously, you can't go through a past order and do that. You know what I mean? But you can, whoa. But anyway, so yeah, how cool is that to be able to do? Okay, so here's a feature that I did want to show you is if you don't have click list, is this start my list. This is different than click list, okay? Start my list, isn't it? Yeah.
She is a talker.
Hey, I'm on a video.
We don't care.
Okay.
We were to eat.
So anyway, start my list. Okay, I'm going to turn it around because my family's home. It's running there. Okay, anyway. So, was that Nutty Bar? Yeah, I had Nutty Bars and cinnamon rolls on there. My kids are kids. They still eat. Listen, I'm not perfect either. I'm not perfect either. My kids still eat. Heck, I still eat like that. Okay? Really. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So, but what I was saying is you can add to your list. So it's not a click list. It's just a list. So basically what I meant is add things to your cart, but don't submit it. Just print it out. That way you have it. If you are in shut up to you. If you like technology, then you can put it in there, print it out, and you're good to go. All right, so that's what you do. All right, I need to wrap it up. John's telling me I talked too long. Whatever. Okay. All right, so now we have our list. I'm going to see what this chicken looks like. Oh, it's done. Oh, I forgot to put a timer on the oven. So I burnt the broccoli and I burnt the carrots. So, yeah.
Burnt?
Yeah, they're burnt.
Bad?
Well, they're not like burnt bad. They're just dried out.
No way.
Ew, that's gross. Well, you know, it's okay.
No, it's disgusting.
They don't look disgusting. They're just a little dry. They're just a little dry. They'll be okay. John will eat them. All right. So, John's always hungry, Casey. Will you feed him? How did you know he was always hungry? Oh, okay. So, here's a couple tips. Again, these are going to be in your ebook. As soon as you get home, wash and cut anything that you can, okay? Because if you're like me, if you don't do that, it's probably going to sit in there until you just throw it away the next week, right? Yeah, it's just going to happen. And I don't want you to do that. Yeah, I'm just not, I don't like to cook. Anyway, portion things out. Let me show you how. So my chicken's done. We heard him say, hurry up. I'm like, oh, see, I just tuned him out. Okay, so look at these babies. You can get these on Amazon because we get everything on Amazon. Can you see that? That's a little tray with a little top that you can just send to work with your husband and get a little Wife of the Year award. Okay, but yeah, you get them on Amazon. I don't know, I think they're like 12, 14 bucks for like 10 of them. What are you doing? Are you eating strawberries? So I'm gonna portion this out and show you how it's gonna look. And don't make fun of my burnt carrots or dried out carrots. Told you I couldn't cook. But I tried, really did. I can tell you how to do it. So I can prep it out and plan it. Who's gonna come cook for me? Right? Okay. But I didn't mess up the chicken. Okay, let's see if there's any other tips. Well, that's kind of, I think that's it. Don't overthink it. Seriously, don't overthink it. If you need help, message me. I'll help you, walk you through it. Those of you that are doing the 21-day fix, you're like, well, it's kind of hard with the measuring, or not measuring cups, with the portion cups. I'll help you with that too, because most people just overthink the containers. You just use those to measure. So like if I was doing this with the 21-day fix containers, I would use it just to measure and put it in here, okay? I don't usually use those a whole lot to put my food in and carry it. But what I mean on portioning your food out, like if you are watching portions, which that's one thing I want to talk to you about. If you are watching portions, portion it out. Now, with like baggies, so like instead of just having these out, like all of these grapes, can you see that? All of these grapes just out, which these will probably be gone tonight. I freeze these. I'll freeze them and then we'll eat them. Put them in baggies. That way, when you get ready to go to work and you're packing your lunch, you're not like, oh, I gotta hurry and get out of here and I'd like to have grapes as a snack. No, they're already in a baggie and you just grab them. Or if the kids are getting ready to go to school and they need lunch, they just grab them, just like they would grab a bag of chips. You have to make it convenient, because if you don't make it convenient, you're not gonna use it, right? You're not. All right, so that's a tip. That's in your ebook too. All right, last thing. I'm gonna prep this and show you how I do it all, I think. And you guys can be leaving your email. Excuse me. If I have your email, what I'll be doing is sending you the all the templates that I had, like the good grief, the meal planning template, the grocery list template, my meal plans, 2 weeks of meal plans, the recipes, and then all my tips as far as meal plans go. And then I'll also link it to the video that I have on meal planning and those types of things. So just drop it in these comments. I'll get them out this week sometimes. January is crazy busy for me, so I'll get it to you by Friday, I promise. So I'm hoping to get it up much sooner than that. I'm talking to you with a knife. Much sooner than that, but just kind of drop them down while I do this. Oh, these carrots, they look pitiful. But you know, something good about John, he eats whatever I cook anyway. He really does. Bella's down here hoping something drops. Let me get that out. I don't know where those one little things are.
What little thing?
You know those little grabby things that... Yeah. And, okay. Dishwasher.
Not take long.
Huh?
Do not take the pin back on. Not take.
Oh, good. Yep, keep dropping them. Good deal. Oh, sorry, Bella. Okay. So I'm just going to turn this around and show you. Whoops. What? Okay, so see, I kind of burnt. See the carrots? They're like all dried out. Oh well. So yeah, so there's my side. There's my chicken. And then I've got chicken like for two more servings of chicken there. And then I've got, a couple more servings there. So I've got, I've got 2 more trays, right? So that's at least lunch for, that's lunch for, I don't know, 3 days. So, I don't know. It works, but you do have to put a little effort into it. So we always want what's easy. But you know what? People are always looking for the easy way. They're looking for a peel. They're looking for a wrap. They're looking for something where we don't have to put any work into it. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You can find the easy way to take a pill or to count carbs or to count calories and starve yourself to flipping death. And yeah, you'll get some results. You'll get some results and you'll get to maybe a desirable weight, but you're not going to feel good. You're not going to feel good at all. And you know what? It's not going to last because you didn't learn lifestyle. You didn't learn lifestyle. So you have to learn lifestyle. You have to teach it to your children. Thank you, Claire. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. But seriously, you have to learn lifestyle stuff. It's not a quick fix. So do these things. Be patient with it. Be consistent with it. And I promise you, over time, when you learn it, and when you stick to it, and when you make it a lifestyle, it's going to pay off. You're going to learn to love it, and it's just going to become habit. It's going to become second nature. I promise it's in your mind. It's in your mind that you have to eat the same things. It's in your mind that you have to eat boring, bland foods. Stop. Find the foods that you like. If you like pizza, find a way to make it healthy. If you like hamburgers, find a way to make it healthy. Don't say, oh, I can't have hamburgers, or oh, I can't have pizza. Yeah, you can. You just can't have 18 pieces. Or you can't have, the unhealthy stuff all the time. So, anyway. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this. And, it will actually, you know, be up on my page for a while, and I'll probably even upload it on YouTube. Again, leave your email, and I will take emails until midnight tonight, and send out ebooks to those that provide their email until midnight tonight, and send out the ebook with 2 weeks worth of meal plans, recipes, and all the templates. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fabulous week.